Tonight's game promises buzzer beaters and deep threes. Don't blink, or you might miss the action. Now, let's send it courtside with Mike Will.
And good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Bob Devaney Sports Center. John Cook Arena here today. We're in Lincoln for the 2026 Girls State High School Basketball Tournament. Opening round game in Class C2 as the Hawkins of Hastings St. Cecilia get ready to take on the Chieftains out of Utan. I'm Mike Will. Got the play-by-play for you this morning. St. Cecilia coming in a record of 22 wins, 3 losses on the season. Utan is 20-4. St. Cecilia lost their first game of the season way back on December the 4th. They dropped the game to Scotus 45-33. Then they won 17 games in a row, and the Hawkins didn't lose again until the championship ball game of the Centennial Conference Tournament on January the 31st, when they dropped the game to Lincoln Christian 39-33. They lost their next game on February 3rd to Adams Central 49-32, but since then, the Hawkins have won 5 games in a row. They kind of breezed through their sub-district and district competition. They beat Ravenna and Ord during their sub-district tournament this year, 54-15, and they beat Ord by a score of 50-23, knocking off Sandy Creek in the district championship game last week, 37-27. Hawkins making their 24th overall appearance here in the state tournament. Of course, they haven't been here for a couple of years. 2023 was their last appearance. Hawkins have a long-standing tradition of winning the championship here. They won the championship in 1977, 78, 79, 2011, 2019, 2020, and in 2022. So St. Cecilia coming in 22-3 on the season, getting ready to take on the Chieftains out of Utan. Utan also lost their first game of the year. They dropped a game to Elmwood Murdoch by a score of 43-40. They lost to Fort Calhoun 42-41. They lost the game to Platteview 46-42. Then they lost to Fort Calhoun again in the championship game of the Nebraska Capital Conference Tournament. Lost to Fort Calhoun for the second time at 57-48. But since then, Utan has won 6 games in a row, and the record is sitting at 20-4 in the season. Utan making their 7th appearance in the Girls State High School Basketball Tournament. They were here in 2025, and they won the championship in 2024. So a good matchup here today. Opening round game, Class C2 for the Girls State High School Basketball Tournament. Pender won the first ball game today over Centura, winning by a score of 42-31. The other games in the Class C2 will have Elkhorn Valley playing Crofton at 1:30 this afternoon. Then the 3:15 game will be Oakland Craig against Guardian Angels Central Catholic. Winners will play in the semifinals on Friday at 1:30 and 3:15. Championship game in Class C2 will be at 4:15 on Saturday at Pinnacle Bank Arena. So again, in the other game that was completed, Pender knocking off Centura by a score of 42-31. The other ball game, Dundee County Stratton, the number 1 seed in Class D1, actually Class D2, is having a tough time today with Loomis. They've got 1 second to play at Pinnacle Bank Arena. At last check, Dundee County Stratton had a 37-36 lead over Loomis. That in a Class D2 opening round game. The next game over at PBA will fit Lake up against Archangels, scheduled to go at 10:45. Obviously, it's going to be running behind over at PBA. So we're underway here at the Devaney Center. Hastings St. Cecilia and Utan getting ready to go here today. You're listening to the Girls State High School Basketball Tournament on Extreme Sports.
Bill Hamburger Remodeling has been doing work in the Hastings area for over 25 years. They provide remodeling and building services for both residential and commercial clients. Their services include new homes, additions, bathroom remodeling, kitchen remodeling, window installations, doors, siding, roofs, concrete work, drywall, painting, fences, and garages. Trust the professionals at Bill Hamburger Remodeling at 622 East 2nd Street in Hastings. Give them a call at 402-469-8551. If you're looking to buy or sell a home, see the professionals at North Shore Real Estate of Hastings. Real estate is one of the largest and most exciting investments you can make, and the folks at North Shore Real Estate are here to make sure the process is a fun and rewarding one. They serve Hastings, Harvard, Blue Hill, Kennesaw, and several other communities within a 35-mile radius of Hastings. They'll give you the guidance and support you need throughout the entire buying or selling experience. Give them a call at 402-461-6930 or stop in at 100 North Shore Drive in Hastings. North Shore Real Estate. Excellent agents, outstanding results. When your family feels protected under our roof, they are free to dream, and you can get a personalized rate based on how you drive. Customize what you pay with Drive My Way, American Family Insurance. Give Matthew a call at 308-389-9124 or stop in at 204 North Walnut Street in Grand Island.
I'm John Butler, Funeral Director and Owner at Livingston Butler Volland Funeral Home and Cremation Center in Hastings.
And I'm Nikki Butler, the Advanced Funeral Planning Specialist. Whether you choose a traditional service, cremation, or a unique memorial service, our experienced staff is here to help guide you through every step. Visit us at lbvfh.com to learn more about our services and how we can support you.
Livingston Butler Volland Funeral Home and Cremation Center. We are here when your need is greatest.
Keep it here on Extreme Sports.
Hits it to right field. Brennan is back. He's at the wall, and we are tied.
Your all-access pass to nonstop sports talk and live play-by-play coverage.
You guys are the #1 sports station because you make the phones light up.
Hi, Mike Will back here at the Devaney Center in Lincoln, getting ready for the Girls State High School basketball quarterfinal matchup here today. Hastings St. Cecilia and the Utan Chieftains. Utan, a team, as we mentioned, 20-4 in the season. In their sub-district tournament, they beat Southern by the score of 52-37. Then they beat Aquinas Catholic 63-46 to advance to their district championship game against Valentine. They knocked out Valentine by a score of 55-36. This Utan team is a team that's averaging 49.5 points per ball game on offense. They're giving up 36.1 on the defensive end. Miley Dakota is their leading scorer. She's averaging 14.7 points and 7.7 rebounds per game. Also 4.3 assists, 3.5 steals per game. She leads the team with 13 block shots. Other than that, nobody really in double figures for Utan. They got a couple of girls averaging 6-7 points per ball game, but Miley Dakota, obviously the go-to player offensively for Utan. Hastings St. Cecilia has got Avery Kissinger, Nathan Kreekak, and also Ava Wiles doing most of the scoring load so far this season. Avery averaging about 11.6 points per ball game. Nathan Kreekak in there at 10.8. Ava Wiles is sitting at 9.3 points per ball game. Hawkettes averaging 49.8 points per ball game on offense. They're giving up 30.6 on the defensive end. So Hastings St. Cecilia and Utan getting ready to go here and today. We'll get to the starting lineups for St. Cecilia. Aspen Anderson.
Physical Therapy and Sports Rehab of Hastings is the trusted name in sports injury management. The staff of PTSR provides up-to-date and efficient care of sports-related injuries, returning athletes quickly and safely back to the playing field. PTSR offers free evaluation of all sports-related injuries to all area athletes during convenient 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. hours Monday through Friday. Call 402-462-8824 for more information. Remember, Physical Therapy and Sports Rehab of Hastings for all your physical and occupational therapy needs.
All right, we'll get to the starters for the Chieftains of Utan. Addison Jones is a 5'6" sophomore. Jones for Utan is averaging 6.8 points per ball game. Amalia Tieterman is a 5'7" junior. She is averaging 3.5 points per ball game. Jersey Sitsky is a 5'6" sophomore. Sitsky is averaging 7.8 points per game. Jenna Benjamin is a 5'5" senior, averaging 7.7 points and 3 rebounds per game. And Miley Dakota is the other starter, 5'11" and a senior. Dakota is averaging 14.7 points and 4.7 rebounds per ball game. Hastings St. Cecilia and Utan getting ready to go here today. The other two games are now final. Pender knocking off Centura in the first ball game here at the Devaney Center, 42-31. And Dunny County Stratton held on to beat Loomis today, 37-36. So Pender and Dundee County Stratton moving in to the semifinals on Friday. Got the tip-off coming up at the Devaney Center, St. Cecilia and Utan today on Extreme Sports.
Have you or a loved one been injured in a motor vehicle accident? Hi, I'm Mitch Stellick from Stellick Law Firm in Grand Island, and we specialize in personal injury law. Let Stellick Law Firm assist you in making sure that you and your family are taken care of following a motor vehicle accident. Call us today at 308-675-4035 to schedule your appointment. Let us be your voice.
If you're looking for auto glass work, call Auto Glass Experts of Hastings. They can fix your glass in just about anything from your car or pickup to heavy-duty repairs on your truck or farm equipment, tractors, loaders, graders, or semi-trucks. No other glass repair and replacement business comes close to the high standards of quality and customer service you'll find with the Auto Glass Experts. If you've just got a little ding in your windshield, they offer rock chip repair. Give them a call today at 402-463-0025 or stop in and see them at 405 West J Street in Hastings.
All right, back here at the Devaney Center. Tip-off coming up, Utan and Hastings St. Cecilia here today in the Girls State High School Basketball Championships. Ball is in the air, and Utan can the opening tap.
If one of the things running through your mind as a business owner is the recurring worry of possible cyber attacks, you can let out a sigh of relief. Hamilton Business Technologies has you covered. As the official business IT partner of the Huskers, we offer real-time threat monitoring, advanced security protocols, and more to keep your data safe from harm. We care about the success of Nebraska businesses and communities like yours. Learn how we can help you at hamiltonisbusiness.com.
Since 1946, Cully Pipe and Steel continues to meet the pipe and steel needs of greater Nebraska and Kansas. Cully Pipe and Steel is a one-stop shop for all of your pipe and steel needs. Cully Pipe and Steel stocks a wide variety of steel and plumbing products. From custom steel products to structural steel, rebar fabrication, steel fabrications, and retail and wholesale plumbing parts and fixtures, remember Cully Pipe and Steel of Hastings. They're located at 405 West South Street and the plumbing showroom at 300 South Colorado in Hastings.
Spring and summer will be here before you know it. Is your camper or RV ready to roll? Don't wait until the first warm weekend to find out something's broken. Get it in now to Timmy's RV Sales and Service in Hastings and beat the rush. From winter damage to routine maintenance and major repairs, the team at Timmy's RV will get your RV road ready so you can travel worry-free. Looking to upgrade? Timmy's now has quality used and consigned campers available for purchase. Call 402-879-8893 or stop by just behind the old Dykeman's location on Highway 6. Timmy's RV Sales and Service of Hastings. Get ready now, relax later.
Spring is finally here and it's blooming at Bob Sass Flowers. Shop our spring items featuring fresh tulips, beautiful mixed bouquets, and vibrant spring arrangements. Plus, spring home decor, silk stems to style your own space, and spring scented candles to make your home feel brand new. Refresh your space, surprise someone special, and celebrate the season of spring. We will also be having our spring sale March 16th through the 21st. We will have store-wide savings. Stop by Bob Sass Flowers, located at 2618 West 2nd Street in Hastings, where spring is in full bloom, serving Hastings and the surrounding areas since 1955.
Fill up on courtesy and convenience with Fill and Chill, your one-stop shop to fuel your tank, your body, and your passion for the game. With 14 locations across central Nebraska and 6 in Hastings, they've got you covered, whether you're on your way to the game or headed home with a win. Check them out on Facebook or at fillandchill.com.
If you are looking for screen printing or embroidery work, turn to the experts at Protein Design of Grand Island. They have over 19 years of experience and are locally owned. The staff at Protein Design can create that shirt for your special event with custom screen printing services. Or get some custom embroidery on your clothing, hats, bags, or other accessories. At Protein Design of Grand Island, you can get the uniforms for your high school or college sports teams too. Get a quote by simply going to the website at proteindesign.com or by calling 308-203-4044. There's in-store pickup and delivery available. Protein Design, 2716 Old Fair Road in Grand Island.
5 Points Bank has been your hometown bank for over 40 years, and now you can take us wherever you go. Mobile Deposit allows you to deposit checks from your smartphone or tablet with our free business banking app. And never pay for an ATM charge again with our MoneyPass app. It maps out ATMs near you that won't charge a fee because of its partnership with 5 Points Bank. We're here to serve you in person and online, and that's why we're the better bank.
If you're looking for auto glass work, call Auto Glass Experts of Hastings. They can fix your glass in just about anything from your car or pickup to heavy-duty repairs on your truck or farm equipment, tractors, loaders, graders, or semi-trucks. No other glass repair and replacement business comes close to the high standards of quality and customer service you'll find with the Auto Glass Experts. If you've just got a little ding in your windshield, they offer rock chip repair. Give them a call today at 402-463-0025 or stop in and see them at 405 West J Street in Hastings.
I'm Mitch Stellick from Stellick Law Firm in Grand Island. The lawyers of Stellick Law Firm have over 90 years of combined legal experience. Our firm specializes in family law, personal injury, probate and estate planning, as well as real estate and corporate law. Stellick Law Firm believes in getting to know our clients and finding the best way to serve you. Call us today at 308-675-4035 to schedule your appointment. Stellick Law Firm is ready to work for you. Let us be your voice.
Five Points Bank has been proudly serving the Tri-City area for decades, and we are continuously finding ways to make your banking experience easy and enjoyable. We offer the best of both worlds with kind and welcoming employees in the bank while creating a strong online presence to accommodate your busy lifestyle. Our innovative technology adds layers of security while being easily accessible to all age groups. Stop into the Better Bank to learn more today.
At Bosselman Energy Companies, we take pride in being a trusted partner to our customers, a strong presence in the communities we serve, and a family business that truly cares. Founded in Grand Island in 1948, Bosselman Energy has grown into a diverse group of companies with locations across the Midwest. We supply local communities with essential petroleum products that fuel farms, power industries, and heat homes. With over 70 years of industry experience, Bosselman Energy remains committed to the principles that have guided us from the beginning, ensuring our continued success for generations to come.
(9-7), Hastings St. Cecilia with the lead here at the Devaney Center. Little Daly with the ball has got it for St. Cecilia. The Hawkins shooting to our basket to our left here in the first quarter of play. Down here in the corner is Nathan Kreekak. There's Emery Vargas with the ball. Now that Kreekak drives it inside, puts up a shot. No good. She's knocked down on the play. No foul is called. Rebound comes down here to the Chieftains of Utan. They drive the ball underneath the hole. That's a Dakota with the ball. Back outside. St. Cecilia in the man-to-man defense here early in this ball game. First quarter, 1 minute and 50 seconds to play. Here's a Dakota with the ball. Drives inside, and a foul is going to be called. Foul is going to be called here. It's going to go on Vargas. That's going to be her first personal foul. Going to the first free throw line is going to be Miley Dakota. Dakota's already got 5 points here in the ball game. She is a 64% foul shooter on the season. Her shot is up there. It's going to be no good. As a team, Utan is hitting 58% from the free throw line, 37% from the field, and 27% from three-point territory. Utan averaging 49.5 points per ball game, 36 points on defense. 9-7 to score. Hastings St. Cecilia has got the lead. The shot is up there. It is good by Dakota. So see, it's 1 out of 2 from the free throw line. And now the Hawkettes have got a 9-8 lead over Utan here in the girls' state tournament in Lincoln. Vargas driving the ball in the hole. Her shot's going to be up there, no good. And the ball is brought down here by Teeterman for Utan. The Chieftains are shooting to our basket to our right here in the first quarter of play. We're down to 1 minute and 24 seconds to go. 9-8 is the score. St. Cecilia with the lead. There's a three-pointer put up there by Sitsky that's going to be no good. The rebound comes out of Eva Wiles. Here comes St. Cecilia back up the floor. Vargas has got the ball. Now they get it to a Kerrigan Vargas who's into the ball game to Aspen Anderson. Here's Emery Vargas with it now. Driving on the left side of the lane is Aspen Anderson. Her pass deflected. We got a scramble. A lot of fouls going to be called down here on the baseline. Foul's going to be called on the Chieftains. It's going to go on Emmy Teeterman. That's going to be her first personal foul. Non-shooting situation. St. Cecilia will inbound the ball. Vargas lobs the ball inside. It can be over the head of Wiles. It's going to be out of bounds. 9-8 is the score. 55.9 seconds to play here in the first quarter. Opening round game in Class C2. Pender winning the first ball game here this afternoon. Driving the ball in the hole is going to be Dakota. She puts up a little short jumper. Good to the left side. Dakota has got all 8 points here. Check that she's got 8 of the 10 points that they put up here. The other 2 free throws from Jenna Trent. UTAN has now got a 10-9 lead here over Hastings St. Cecilia in the girls' state tournament. Little Daly into the ball game. She's got the ball. Goes over to Vargas. Vargas now to Aspen Anderson. Man-to-man defense here for UTAN. Here's a Daly with the ball. Avery Kissinger drives the ball down the lane, runs into traffic, and a foul is going to be called.
If you're planning to build a new home or add an addition to your existing one, trust the experts at Gangwish Construction. From general contracting, basement pouring, to bathroom remodeling, concrete work, and deck building, they handle it all with precision and care. They take pride in doing the job right the first time, every time. Contact Jeff today at 402-460-0013 and experience quality craftsmanship with Gangwish Construction.
Kissinger dribbles the ball out of bounds. A turnover on St. Cecilia. So now it's going to be UTAN inbounding the ball here on the near sideline. 2.1 seconds to play here in the opening quarter. It's an 11-10 ball game. UTAN has got the lead. Here's Dakota for 3 shot. Rims off with her, no good. And that is the end of the first quarter of play. UTAN has got the lead over Hastings St. Cecilia after 1. It's UTAN 11. Hastings St. Cecilia 10. You're listening to the Girls State Tournament on Extreme Sports.
If you experience heating problems this winter, call the experts at Ruts Heating and Air Conditioning of Hastings. Ruts is a locally owned family business with over 45 years of experience in the HVAC industry. They service all makes and models of heating and cooling equipment for both residential and commercial customers. You can trust Ruts Heating and Air Conditioning to complete all repairs, installations, and maintenance work on time. If you're shopping for a new air conditioner or heating system, remember Ruts Heating and Air Conditioning. Call 402-463-4853.
Family Medical Center of Hastings is the place to go for all your healthcare needs. Their team is trained to treat the whole person regardless of age. They provide a wide range of medical care, including acute care, routine health screenings, and treatment of chronic conditions. They're dedicated to providing you the best care in the most cost-effective manner. Family Medical Center, as an independent clinic, has served the community for over 65 years. Your family's home for healthcare. 1021 West 14th Street. Proud to support all area student-athletes.
Mike Will back here at the Bound Vantage Sports Center. 1 quarter in the books. Hastings St. Cecilia out on top of UTAN. It's 11-10 here after the first quarter. Shot taken there by the Hawkins in the lane. It's going to be no good. Rebound comes down here to the Chieftains. Again, UTAN 20-4 on the season. They'll have the ball inside here. It's going to be intercepted. Intercepted there by Ava Wiles of St. Cecilia. Turnover on UTAN. Here come the Hawkins back the other way. Aspen Anderson gives the ball away to Emery Vargas. Now to Aspen Anderson. Traveling violation. Traveling violation goes there on St. Cecilia. That's going to be turnover number 4 on the Hawkins here in the ball game. UTAN, they've got 3 turnovers so far. 11-10, Hastings St. Cecilia with a lead here in the second quarter. Just underway in the second period. U10 with the ball. Dakota has got it. She hands the ball away to Benjamin. St. Cecilia stays with a man-to-man defense. Siski has got it. Comes across the top now. That's Addie Jones. Driving down the right side of the lane. She's trapped. Gets it back out here to Dakota. Cross-court pass comes to the near side. A three-pointer thrown up there. It's going to be no good by Siski. And the rebound comes down to St. Cecilia. Down the right sideline. The Hawkins with a 1-point lead. It's 11-10. Anderson with the ball. Anderson down to a Kreekak. Kreekak outside to Emery Vargas. Man-to-man defense here for the Chieftains. Here's Aspen Anderson, spins at the elbow. Throws her down in the corner to Vargas. Her shot for three is up there, no good. Wilds have the rebound. It was knocked away from behind there by Jenna Trent. And it'll be St. Cecilia inbounding the ball. Hawkins will inbound baseline left side underneath their own basket. 11-10. Hawkins have got the lead. St. Cecilia with the ball. They'll feed it down here in the corner. Vargas has got the ball. Vargas moves it down the baseline. She's trapped. Bounce pass into the lane to Kissinger. Shot is up and in. Avery Kissinger sliding into the hole. She scores. And St. Cecilia goes out on top now here in the second period. 13-10. U10 has got the ball. Here's Siski down the near sideline for the Chieftains. Out here to Dakota. Over here on the left side of the wing is going to be Addie Jones. Top of the key down to Dakota. Drives the ball down the lane. Bounce pass down low. And shot by Trent. It's going to be up there no good. We got a foul called on the rebound. St. Cecilia in the first quarter hit 3 out of 9 shots, 33%. U10, 3 out of 9, 33%. Hawkins were 1 out of 4 on three-pointers, 25%. U10 was 1 out of 5 for 20%. Rebound, St. Cecilia had 7. U10 had 6. 13-10 is the score. Hastings St. Cecilia's got a 3-point lead here over U10. Avery Kissinger with the ball right to free throw line. Goes over to Vargas, takes the ball down to the baseline. Back on top to Kreekak for a 3-shot good. Kreekak hits a three-pointer from the top of the key. She's got 5 points in the ball game. St. Cecilia now with their biggest lead in the ball game at 16-10. And U10 wants to call a timeout. St. Cecilia has opened up a 6-point lead here. 5 minutes and 28 seconds to play in the second quarter. St. Cecilia 16, U10 10 on Extreme Sports.
5 Points Bank has been proudly serving the Tri-City area for decades, and we are continuously finding ways to make your banking experience easy and enjoyable. We offer the best of both worlds with kind and welcoming employees in the bank while creating a strong online presence to accommodate your busy lifestyle. Our innovative technology adds layers of security while being easily accessible to all age groups. Stop into the Better Bank to learn more today.
When it comes to helping you protect what's important to you, you can trust the licensed independent insurance agents at Klein Insurance of Hastings. No matter what type of insurance you need, from auto to home to farm and crop, Klein Insurance will get it covered. They'll help you find the right policy for your specific situation. Klein Insurance has been in business since 1959 and is locally owned. Same-day quotes are available. At Klein Insurance, you'll get years of expertise, attention to detail, and exceptional customer service. Klein Insurance, 710 South Burlington in Hastings. Call 402-463-1256.
All right, back here at the state tournament. U10 has got the ball. A foul is going to be called. Emmy Tiedemann is going to go to the free throw line. 16-10 is the score. Hastings St. Cecilia with a lead over U10. Quarterfinal ball game, Class C2 this morning from the state tournament in Lincoln. Winner will play again on Friday afternoon at 1:30 against Pender. The number 1 seed here. Pender had a tough time today disposing of Centura, finally winning by the score of 42-31. Shot from the free throw line here by Cheaterman is going to be no good. She's a 58% foul shooter on the season, coming in here 7 out of 12. So we'll have another free throw here. Her shot is up there. It's going to be off of the back iron. It's going to be no good. Rebound is brought down here by Ava Wiles. Wiles gets the ball over to Kissinger on the far side. Still a 16-10 ball game. Pass out on top. Tipped away from Kreekak. Kreekak grabs it in. A traveling violation to be called. A lot of pressure out here around the perimeter for a U10. Kreekak had problems with a dribble there. Finally whistled for the traveling violation. That's going to be 5 turnovers now on the St. Cecilia. UTAN will inbound the ball here. 4:58 to play in the second quarter, 16-10. AC St. Cecilia's got the lead. Dakota has got the ball. St. Cecilia stays with their man-to-man defense. Dakota has got 8 points in the ball game here. Comes out on top to Addie Jones now. Addie feeds it inside to Dakota at the free throw line. Takes it down the lane, throws it down in the corner. Sitsky for three, shot good. Jersey Sitsky bangs home a three-pointer there for UTAN. It's now a 16-13 ball game. The Hawkettes with a 3-point lead here in the second quarter. Aspen Anderson down to Vargas. Down in the corner, Kreekak drives the ball down the baseline. Can't put up a shot. Here's Kissinger at the free throw line. Kicks it out now to Aspen Anderson for three from the wing. Her shot no good. The ball tipped away from Dakota. It goes out of bounds, and it's going to be UTAN basketball. Chieftains will play things in. UTAN in their white and red uniforms here this afternoon. St. Cecilia in their blue uniforms, their road blue. St. Cecilia, the number 5 seed here in Class C2. UTAN is the number 4 seed. Right now it's a 16-13 ball game. AC St. Cecilia with a lead over UTAN. Here come the Chieftains back the other way. Here's a Sitsky with the ball. Sitsky gives it away to a Jenna Trent. Outside down to a Dakota. She dribbles with the ball here to the near side. Out here in three-point territory. Finds a seam. Takes the ball to the basket. Her shot's going to be up to no good. She can be fouled in the play. Fouled in the play here by Ava Wiles of St. Cecilia. Wiles picks up the personal foul. That's going to be her first foul in the ball game. And going back to the free throw line will be Miley Dakota for the UTAN Chieftains. Her shot is up there, and the shot is good. She's now 2 out of 3 from the free throw line today. She's got 9 points in the ball game. Dakota is 64% foul shooter in the season. As a team, UTAN hitting 58% from the line, 37% from the field, and 27% from three-point territory. Next shot by Dakota is going to be up there and in. And now St. Cecilia's got a 1-point lead over UTAN here in the second quarter. 4 minutes to play. 16-15. Here's a Kissinger with the ball. Kissinger comes back out on top to Anderson. She dribbles it down the right side of the lane. The ball poked away. Scramble was on. We have a jump ball called. Aspen Anderson had the ball deflected away. It was grabbed there by Jenna Benjamin. A jump ball is called. The arrow pointing in favor of the Chieftains. So that'll be the 6th turnover of the ball game here. We're in St. Cecilia. 16-15. Hastings St. Cecilia has got the lead here in the girls' state tournament from Lincoln. This is the quarterfinal round. Bringing the ball up the near side here is Dakota. Dakota, 200 pass comes out here to a Tiedemann. Tiedemann takes it to the elbow, guarded there by Abel Wiles. Back on top to a Sitsky. Down to Dakota, free throw line jumper, good. Dakota now with 12 in the ball game. UTAN is out on top of St. Cecilia, now 17-16. Greg Barrett wants to call a timeout. Greg Barrett calls a timeout here. 3 minutes and 7 seconds to play in the second quarter. It's UTAN 17, Hastings St. Cecilia 16 on Extreme Sports.
When it comes to helping you protect what's important to you, you can trust the licensed independent insurance agents at Klein Insurance of Hastings. No matter what type of insurance you need, from auto to home to farm and crop, Klein Insurance will get it covered. They'll help you find the right policy for your specific situation. Klein Insurance has been in business since 1959 and is locally owned. Same-day quotes are available. At Klein Insurance, you'll get years of expertise, attention to detail, and exceptional customer service. Klein Insurance, 710 South Burlington in Hastings. Call 402-463-1256.
All right, back here at the Bob Devaney Sports Center, the Girls State High School Basketball Tournament here today on Extreme Sports. 17-16, UTAN has got a 1-point lead. St. Cecilia's got the ball. There's Avery Kissinger out here in three-point territory. Goes down the far sideline to Kreekak. Kreekak drives the ball in the hole and shot is up there and in. Nathan Kreekak scores for St. Cecilia. Nathan now with 7 points in the ball game. St. Cecilia now grabs the lead. 18-17 here over UTAN. We're down to 2:37 to play here in the first half. Cheaterman has got the ball. Cheaterman down to Dakota. Drives the ball down the lane. Her shot is up there. No good, but she's hacked on the arm. Abel Wiles, I think, is going to be hit with another personal foul here for St. Cecilia. That's going to go on Daly instead. They were both there. Lily Daly picks up the personal foul, but going to the free throw line will be Miley Dakota. Dakota has got 12 points already in the ball game, 3 out of 4 from the free throw line. She's having a heyday here in the first half. Her shot is up there. It's going to be good. She's now 4 out of 5 from the free throw line. And now UTAN and St. Cecilia are tied here in the first quarter, 18-18. Here's Audrey Diekman into the ball game now for UTAN. It's going to be Dakota going to the free throw line here for UTAN. Her shot is up there. She misses that one, but an offensive rebound. Jersey Sitsky gets the offensive board after the missed free throw. So we're tied up at 18 points apiece, and UTAN will have another chance here, and they throw the ball away. Dakota throwing it to the near side. It was too far. Jersey Sitsky couldn't come up with it. It's going to be turnover number 4 in the ball game now for UTAN. We're tied up at 18 points apiece here in the girls' state tournament in Lincoln. Quarterfinals, we're in the second quarter. Avery Kissinger with the ball. Kissinger drives the ball in the hole, draws contact again, and a foul is going to be called here on UTAN. Foul here is going to go on Jenna Benjamin. That's going to be her first foul. Non-shooting situation, St. Cecilia will inbound. Baseline right side underneath their own basket. They get things in here to Vargas. Vargas now a little Daly to the far side to Kissinger. Her shot for 3, rattles out of there, no good. And the rebound comes down to the Chieftains. That's a Dakota with a rebound. We're tied up at 18 points apiece. We've hit the 2-minute mark here. Long range jumper by Benjamin is going to be an air ball, no good. Rebound comes down here to Abel Wiles of St. Cecilia. Wiles gets it to a Kissinger. Down to Emery Vargas. Vargas out here to a little Daly. Loses control of the ball. It is loose out here, and a foul is going to be called. Trying to tip the ball loose was Sitsky, and she gets hit with a personal foul instead. Jersey Sitsky gets hit with her first personal foul. Coming out of the ball game now is going to be Diekman. Coming out of the ball game is going to be Sitsky instead. Diekman stays in there. St. Cecilia will inbound off of the far sideline. 1:38 to play here in the second quarter, tied up at 18 points apiece. Daly with the ball. She'll get things in here to Avery Kissinger, who hands the ball away to Aspen Anderson. Here's Kissinger with the ball. Fakes the three-pointer, sends it over to Kreekak on the far sideline. Drives the baseline. She is out of bounds. Dribbles the ball out of bounds. 7 turnovers on the Hawkettes here in the first half. Still tied up at 18 points apiece. Over at the Devaney Center, over at the Pinnacle Bank Arena, we see Silver Lake is trailing Archangels Catholic. They're in the second quarter, 14-12. Silver Lake is trailing in that basketball game. That's a Class D2 matchup. Silver Lake trailing by 2 in the second quarter. We're tied up here, 18 points apiece. Chieftains have the ball in their offensive end, shooting to our basket to our right here at the Devaney Center. Dribbling with it is going to be Benjamin. Benjamin has still got it. Dribbles to the top of the key. Reverses the ball to a Dakota for 3. Shot off of the back iron. No good. Rebound comes down to Daly. Daly down to Kissinger. Trying to outreach the defense. Kissinger takes the ball in the hole. Splits a couple of defenders. Gets the field goal to go down, and she's fouled into play. Avery Kissinger gets the field goal and one. She'll go to the free throw line here. The foul's going to go on Benjamin. That's going to be her second personal. So going to the free throw line will be Avery Kissinger. She's got 8 points in the ball game. Kissinger is a 50% foul shooter. She's hit 2 out of 2 so far today. Her shot is up there. It's going to be good. Hits the back iron straight in the air and down to the hole. St. Cecilia a 3-point play now with the lead, 21-18. 45 seconds to play here in the second quarter from the Devaney Center. Dakota lobs the ball inside. That's a Trent with the ball. Now down in the corner for 3. The shot by Tiedemann, no good. Offensive rebound, follow shot, and reverse layup by Benjamin, no good. Rebound comes down to Kreekak of St. Cecilia. Kreekak gets it away to Kissinger. Down to Kreekak into the forecourt here with 24 seconds to play. second quarter. St. Cecilia with a 3-point lead. Daly with the ball. Down to Avery Kissinger. St. Cecilia will play for the final shot here. Kreekak has got it. Kreekak now to Avery Kissinger. 10 seconds to go. Avery Kissinger works out here against Benjamin. Kissinger moves the ball down to the baseline. Her pass to Wiles. She jumps off inside. It's going to be intercepted. Here's a shot from backcourt. It's going to be far short, and that's the end of the first half of play. So St. Cecilia gets the 3-point play at the end of the second quarter to grab the lead after this one was tied up at 18 points apiece. We have reached halftime here in the girls' Class C2 quarterfinal matchup at the Devaney Center at halftime. Hastings St. Cecilia 21, UTAN 18. You're listening to the Girls State Tournament on Extreme Sports.
If you're planning to build a new home or add an addition to your existing one, trust the experts at Gangwish Construction. From general contracting, basement pouring, to bathroom remodeling, concrete work, and deck building, they handle it all with precision and care. They take pride in doing the job right the first time, every time. Contact Jeff today at 402-460-0013 and experience quality craftsmanship with Gangwish Construction.
Hi, I'm Mitch Stellick from Stellick Law Firm in Grand Island. The lawyers of Stellick Law Firm have over 90 years of combined legal experience. Our firm specializes in family law, personal injury, probate and estate planning, as well as real estate and corporate law. Stellick Law Firm believes in getting to know our clients and finding the best way to serve you. Call us today at 308-675-4035 to schedule your appointment. Stellick Law Firm is ready to work for you. Let us be your voice.
5 Points Bank has been your hometown bank for over 40 years, and now you can take us wherever you go. Mobile Deposit allows you to deposit checks from your smartphone or tablet with our free business banking app. And never pay for an ATM charge again with our MoneyPass app. It maps out ATMs near you that won't charge a fee because of its partnership with 5 Points Bank. We're here to serve you in person and online, and that's why we're the better bank.
Sundays are meant for relaxation and indulgence, and there is no better place to do it than at Bullseye Sports Bar and Grill in Hastings. Enjoy the Sunday brunch buffet from 10 to 2, where you will find an irresistible spread of breakfast favorites that will make your taste buds dance. Choose from fluffy pancakes to sizzling bacon, fresh fruits, and so much more. It is all you can eat and all you could ever want. Make your Sundays special with the brunch buffet at Bullseye Sports Bar and Grill on West 2nd in Hastings, right across the street from the water park. It is the perfect way to unwind and savor the flavors of the weekend.
Extreme Sports, the ultimate destination for sports enthusiasts.
This is the greatest record in the history of sports.
Broadcasting live 24/7.
Just have some fun out here, and enjoy the journey of all this of trying to get 16 wins and going after a gold trophy.
We give the people what they want.
And I am a huge sports fan. I love sports.
All right, Mike Will back to the Devaney Center. We're at halftime, 21-18. Hastings St. Cecilia has got the lead over UTAN. The Hawkeyes, they led by one at the end of one, 11-10. They're down up at 18 points apiece before Avery Kissinger gets the three-pointer, the basket, and a free throw in the final stages of the second quarter. And that's the advantage right now, 21-18. Hastings St. Cecilia with the lead. Kissinger is leading the way for the Hawkeyes. She's got 4 field goals, and she is 3 out of 3 from the free throw line. So Kissinger has got 11 of the 21 points that St. Cecilia has put up here in the first half. Nathan Kreekak, she's got 7 points in the game. She's hit a couple of 2-point field goals and a 3-pointer. So she's got 7. Aspen Anderson has got a 3-pointer for 3. St. Cecilia right now 3 out of 5 from the free throw line here in the first half. For UTAN has been all Miley Takota. She's their leading scorer on the team, and now we know why. A lot of the offense that runs through her. She's got 13 points in the basketball game. She is 4 out of 6 from the free throw line. Takota has hit 1 3-pointer in the ball game. She's got 3 2-point field goals, so she's got 13. Jersey Sitsky has got a three-pointer for 3. Jenna Trent has hit a couple of free throws for 2. Emma Teeterman, she is 0 out of 2 from the free throw line. So again, her score at halftime, Hastings St. Cecilia 21, UTAN 18. You're listening to the Girls State High School Basketball Tournament on Extreme Sports.
Physical Therapy and Sports Rehab, 207 South Burlington, is the place for all your rehabilitation needs. PTSR offers a wide variety of services, including orthopedic, neurological, and sports injury rehabilitation. A certified hand specialist is available for the more delicate upper extremity injuries. Warm, aquatic therapy, and balance training is also available. PTSR has a strong industrial services division providing physical and functional capacity testing, as well as drug and alcohol screening. Please visit our website, ptsrhastings.com.
If you're looking for auto glass work, call Auto Glass Experts of Hastings. They can fix your glass in just about anything from your car or pickup to heavy-duty repairs on your truck or farm equipment, tractors, loaders, graders, or semi-trucks. No other glass repair and replacement business comes close to the high standards of quality and customer service you'll find with the Auto Glass Experts. If you've just got a little ding in your windshield, they offer rock chip repair. Give them a call today at 402-463-0025 or stop in and see them at 405 West J Street in Hastings.
Experience the Landmark difference with the next level of dealer support. Landmark, your local John Deere dealer, continually works to have parts on hand the first time you walk in the door. Our internal route system means we can get the parts to you typically same or next day to keep you up and running. At Landmark, we understand time is money. Get more uptime with our after-hours parts and service support on the phone or in the field. Stop by your local Landmark today to experience the Landmark difference.
Bored of the same old sports coverage? Get on the cutting edge of sports with Extreme Sports.
That ball hammers deep toward left into the well. That ball is gone.
The biggest plays, breaking news, and we can't forget the best sports talk.
Let's be great. Let's be great.
We are Extreme Sports.
All right, back here at the Devaney Center at halftime, 21-18. Hastings St. Cecilia with a lead over UTAN. The shooting numbers in the first half, St. Cecilia is 7 out of 18 from the floor. That is 39%. The Hawkettes are just 2 out of 9 on three-pointers, 22%. UTAN has hit only 26% of their field goal tries. They are 5 out of 19. UTAN 2 out of 11 on three-pointers for 18%. Rebounds right now, St. Cecilia's got 13. UTAN has got 11. St. Cecilia with 2 offensive rebounds and 11 on defense. UTAN has got 3 offensive rebounds, 8 on defense. 7 turnovers for St. Cecilia here in the first half. UTAN has got 4 turnovers. St. Cecilia's got 2 steals. UTAN has got 1. No block shots for St. Cecilia. 1 block shot for UTAN. And again, from the free throw line, St. Cecilia is 3 out of 6, 50%. And UTAN is 6 out of 10, 60%. We're sitting at 21-18 here at halftime. Hastings St. Cecilia has got the lead. Winner of this ball game will play again on the Friday at 1:30 in the semifinals against Pender. Pender picked up a win today over Centura. It wasn't easy. It was eventually an 11-point difference, but that game was close around to a bunch of the fourth quarters, and Pender pulling away at the end. Pender winning by a score of 42-31. The other game that's been the final so far, Dundee County Stratton in Class C2, picking up a win over Loomis, 37-36. Silver Lake is playing right now. They're toward the end of the second quarter, and Silver Lake, the number 4 seeded team in Class D2, they've got the lead over Archangels Catholic, 26-18. They are late in the second quarter. Again, Hastings St. Cecilia's got the lead here over UTAN. It is 21-18. The other games are going on in Class C2 today. The 1:30 game will have Elkhorn Valley taking on Crofton. Elkhorn Valley, by the way, the number 2 seed here in Class C2. They're undefeated on the year. They're at 26-0. And they will play Crofton at 1:30 this afternoon. Oakland Craig will take on Guardian Angel Central Catholic at 3:15. And the winners will play in the Class C2 semifinals on Friday at 1:30 and at 3:15. The championship game in Class C2 will be Saturday at 4:15 at Pinnacle Bank Arena. Halftime, Hastings St. Cecilia has got the lead over UTAN. The score is 21-18. We've got the second half coming up. You're listening to the Girls State Tournament on Extreme Sports.
Connet Auto Care is the trusted name in automotive repair and maintenance services in Hastings. We're a gold-certified Napa Auto Care Center. Our ASE-certified technicians have the Blue Seal of Excellence, receive continuous training, and are committed to providing the best service your vehicle can get. Whether it's preventative maintenance, major repairs, or just an oil change, Connet Auto Care is here for you.
The key to a thriving community is a good foundation, and for over 75 years, Hastings Federal Credit Union has been building and supporting Hastings and the surrounding areas, providing the support for new cars to keep you on the road, new homes to give you a place to land, or help with whatever life throws your way. With easy access via online banking or our mobile app, it's never been easier to have your financial dreams at your fingertips. Come see us at Hastings Federal Credit Union. Start your banking journey today.
TLC Vet Care is pleased to serve Hastings and the surrounding area. The goal at TLC Vet Care is to provide you and your pets with the best veterinary experience possible. Everything from dentistry to surgery. They can also do x-rays, microchipping, vaccinations, wellness checks, nutritional counseling, behavior management, parasite prevention, spay, and neuter. Let Dr. Tammy Craig and Dr. Catherine Caston take care of your pets. Give them a call at 402-463-2899 or stop in to see them at 512 Eastside Boulevard in Hastings. We are here for you and your pet. TLC Vet Care of Hastings.
You're locked in to Extreme Sports.
Olivares now hits a line drive to deep left field. Ward is back to the wall. Granny time!
Here's Doncic wheeling inside in traffic and got it to go.
The home of 24/7 Sports Talk. Nothing but pure sports action.
All right, Mike Will, Gene Shaw back here at the Devaney Center in Lincoln. Second half, Hastings St. Cecilia has got the lead 21-18 over UTAN. We start the second half here. St. Cecilia shooting to our basket to our right. Hawkins with a 3-point lead. Emery Vargas with it on the wing, and right off of the bat, we got a personal foul called. Personal foul going to be called here on Benjamin of UTAN. That's going to be your third personal foul, but completely on the opposite side of the floor here. So St. Cecilia has got it. Here's a Kissinger to Kreekak. Her shot for three, good. Nathan Kreekak hits the three-pointer. He got 10 points in the ball game, and St. Cecilia now leading by the score of 24-18. This ties their biggest hit of the ball game. St. Cecilia led 16-10 early in the second quarter. So Hawkins again with a 6-point lead. The Chieftains throwing the ball inside. It's Trent with the ball. Moves her down to the baseline. Dribbling with the ball down there is Dakota. Comes out here. Skip past to Benjamin on the left wing. Down in the corner. Addie Jones with the ball. Addie Jones throws her out on top to Jersey Sitsky right at the top of the three-point arc. Here's Addie Jones with the ball. Throws her back out here to Sitsky and a shot clock violation. The pass was errant. Jersey Sitsky chases the ball down here toward the 10-second line. And a shot clock violation there on UTAN. So St. Cecilia will get it. That's the fifth turnover on UTAN now in the ball game. 24-18. Hastings St. Cecilia has got the lead. Hawkins have the ball. Here's Kreekak circling around, drives it down the lane, throws it back out here. That's going to be Emery Vargas with the ball. Down to Avery Kissinger. Kissinger dribbles with it, hands it away to Kreekak. Splits a couple of defenders. The ball knocked loose. Picked up by Anderson. Anderson throws it over to Emery Vargas out to Kistner for three. Shot is up there, no good. Long rebound. It's chased down here by Addie Jones for UTAN. 24-18. Hastings St. Cecilia's got a 6-point lead. UTAN has got the ball dribbling down the left side of the lane. Dakota, she spins, puts up a shot. It's going to be no good. Rebound Hawkins. Here's Avery Kistner with the ball. Takes it to the free throw line. Jump pass to Anderson for three. Bingo. Aspen Anderson knocks down her second three-pointer of the ball game. And St. Cecilia goes out on top now. 27-18 with 6 minutes and some change left here in quarter number 3. And now we've got a timeout here from UTAN. St. Cecilia has opened up a 9-point lead now over UTAN here in the third quarter. We'll take a break with the score. St. Cecilia 27, UTAN 18. You're listening to the Girls State Tournament on Extreme Sports.
At Bosselman Energy Companies, we take pride in being a trusted partner to our customers, a strong presence in the communities we serve, and a family business that truly cares. Founded in Grand Island in 1948, Bosselman Energy has grown into a diverse group of companies with locations across the Midwest. We supply local communities with essential petroleum products that fuel farms, power industries, and heat homes. With over 70 years of industry experience, Bosselman Energy remains committed to the principles that have guided us from the beginning, ensuring our continued success for generations to come.
All right, back here at the Devaney Center, UTAN throws the ball to the high post there. It was jarred loose, but a foul's going to be called on Nathan Kreekak of St. Cecilia. That's going to be personal foul number 2 on Kreekak. It'll be an opportunity situation. UTAN plays things in. Dakota spins in the lane, puts it up to the left-handed and scores. Finally, Dakota, she scores. She's got 15 in the ball game. Now that brings us 6-0 St. Cecilia run here to begin the second half of play. So now it's a 27-20 ball game. Driving the ball to the basket there is Kissinger. Her shot no good. Rebound. Wiles, and a jump ball is going to be called. Wiles tied up in a play. Arrow pointing in favor of UTAN. You're listening to the Girls State High School Basketball Tournament today on Extreme Sports. St. Cecilia and UTAN playing here in the quarterfinal round in Class C2. St. Cecilia with a lead here in the third quarter. 27-20 with 5.5 minutes to go. There's Addie Jones with the ball. She goes in the high post, knocked away from Dakota. Jones picks her back up. Jones swings to the left side now. Jersey Sitzky sends it back inside, and the ball again is going to be deflected out of bounds there by Emery Vargas of St. Cecilia. It'll be UTAN playing the ball in baseline right side underneath their own basket. This is Jersey Sitzky. They inbound the ball. They get it out here to Jenna Trent. Over the right side down to Sitzky. Her shot is up there, good. Jersey Sitzky scores on a short jumper from the right side, just to the right of the lane. She's got 5 points in the ball game. And now it's a 27-22 ball game. St. Cecilia leading with a 5-point lead now. Here's Aspen Anderson with the ball over to Avery Kistner. Avery takes it down on the baseline. Her pass is going to be blocked down. Ball is recovered here by Addie Jones. Turnover number 9 in the ball game for St. Cecilia. Here's Dakota driving the ball in the hole, and she's going to be fouled in the play. Blocking foul here is going to go on to St. Cecilia. That's going to go on Kreekak. That's going to be the third foul on Nathan Kreekak. Going to the free throw line now is going to be Dakota for UTAN. Miley Dakota's got 15 out of the 22 points that UTAN has put up today. Her shot is up there, and the shot is going to be no good. Dakota will get one more, and she's a 64% foul shooter. Now Lil Daly comes into the ball game. Kreekak will go out, so all of a sudden St. Cecilia will get a lot smaller with a Kreekak going to the bench and Daly coming into the ball game. 27-22. St. Cecilia now with a 5-point lead. 4:47 to play here in the third quarter. Dakota to the line. Her shot is up there. The shot is good. Watch for UTAN to now maybe work the inside game a little bit more with Miley Dakota with Kreekak on the bench with 3 personal fouls. It's a 28-22 ball game. Hastings St. Cecilia's got a 6-point lead. Hawkins have got the ball. Avery Kissinger comes out on top here to Anderson. Drives the ball down the left side of the lane. Her shot is up there, no good. Rebound comes down to Teeterman. Emmy Teeterman comes on the near side to Dakota. Here comes a Utan back in the offensive zone. Dakota stops in the right wing. Comes over here to Jersey Sinsky. Down in the corner to Addie Jones. Skip pass back out on top. Dakota drives the ball down the lane to the Cole. She goes and it's not good. We have no answer for Miley Dakota. He got 18 in the ball game. Utan now trailing by only 2 at 27 to 25. But now Greg Barrett wants to call a timeout. Hawkins are going to have to find out some way to control Miley Dakota with Kreekak on the bench with 3 personal fouls. 4:02 to play here in the third quarter. We'll take a break with the score. St. Cecilia 27 and Utan 25 on Extreme Sports.
When it comes to protecting what matters most, you need a team you can trust. At Jones Group Insurance in Kennesaw, they're committed to helping individuals, families, and businesses plan for today and prepare for tomorrow. From home, auto, and farm insurance to life coverage and retirement planning, the Jones Group takes the time to understand your goals and build a plan that fits your future. Local service, personalized guidance, trusted protection. Call Jones Group Insurance today and experience the difference a hometown team can make.
Extreme Sports, the ultimate destination for sports enthusiasts.
This is the greatest record in the history of sports.
Broadcasting live 24/7.
Just have some fun out here, and enjoy the journey of all this. We're trying to get 16 wins and going after a gold trophy.
We give the people what they want.
And I am a huge sports fan. I love sports.
All right, back here in the third quarter is a 27-25 ball game. St. Cecilia hanging on to a 2-point lead here. Hawkins have got the basketball, shooting to our basket to our right. Avery Kissinger fakes the 3, dribbles inside the free throw circle. A shot no good. Rebound Daly. Daly to Kissinger, and she has the ball tipped away from behind, and a foul is going to be called here on Jersey Sinsky. Sinsky picks up the foul for Utan. That's going to be her second personal foul. Non-shooting situation. Hastings St. Cecilia will inbound the ball. Baseline left side underneath their own basket. Kissinger will look to get things in. She does in the corner. It's tipped away here from Daly. Back out of bounds. St. Cecilia will inbound the ball again. 3:41 to play here in the third quarter. It's a 27-25 ball game. St. Cecilia has got the lead. They've been leading by as many as 9 in this ball game. Utan has chopped the lead down to 2 here in the third quarter. St. Cecilia with the ball. Here's a Vargas driving the ball inside her sets to be out for the back iron. No good. Vargas gets the rebound to Daly. Now to Kissinger. Kissinger backs up. Kissinger has got the ball. One hands it over here to Emery Vargas. Dribbles it to the free throw line out to Kissinger. Shot for 3 is way off the mark. No good. Rebound comes down to Jenna Trent for Utan. The Chieftains can pull ahead here with a 3-point field goal. 27-25. St. Cecilia leading by 2. Teeterman has got the ball. 200 pass comes over here to Sinsky. Sinsky dribbles to the top of the key. She stops there. Sinsky gets it in the hands of Dakota, who's got 18 points here in the ball game for Utan. Dakota with the ball stops. 200 pass goes down in the corner. Addie Jones drives it into the paint. Bounce pass to Trent. Her shot's up and in. Jones gets the assist. Jenna Trent gets the field goal. And the Chieftains come back to tie the score at 27 points apiece. St. Cecilia with the ball. Hawkins now with 2.5 to play here in the third quarter. There's a Vargas with the ball out on top to Kissinger. Kissinger to Daly on the far sideline to Avery Kissinger. Here's Aspen Anderson. Aspen comes over here to Emery Vargas. Drives the ball down to the baseline toward the goal. A shot good. Big bucket there by Emery Vargas. That's her first field goal of the ball game. St. Cecilia now goes out on top. 29-27. Driving the ball in the hole. There is Tiedemann. She can be fouled in the play.
You can't do that. You can't do that.
Tiedemann going to be fouled in the play here. Emmy Tiedemann goes to the free throw line. 2 shots here for Tiedemann. She eyes the bucket. Shot is up there. Shot good. Tiedemann now 1 out of 3 from the free throw line today. She's a 58% foul shooter on the season. Both teams are hitting right at 38% from the field now for the ball game here late in the second quarter. Tiedeman's next shot is up there. It's going to be good. Emmy Tiedemann is going to tie the score up now at 29 points apiece here. St. Cecilia with the ball. Little Daly has got it out here. Emery Vargas, left side of the lane, dribbles into the free throw line, hands it away to Kissinger. Bounces off of Dakota, and a foul is going to be called. Foul is going to go on Miley Dakota. That's going to be her second personal foul. Kissinger is going to go to the free throw line here for St. Cecilia. Her shot is off of the back iron, no good. Kissinger now 3 out of 4 from the free throw line today. 11 points in the ball game for Kissinger. She has not scored so far here in the third quarter. St. Cecilia has scored only 8 points here in the third. Next shot is up there. It's going to be off of the back iron, no good. And the rebound comes down to Jenna Trent. We are tying up at 29 points apiece here in the third quarter with a minute 50 to go here. Miley Dakota has got the ball. Miley Dakota tries it down the left side of the lane, stops, comes out on top. Here's a long-range jumper by Diekman for 3. It's going to be off of the back iron. No good. The scramble is on in the lane. Jump ball is going to be called. Arrow is pointing in favor of the Hawkettes, so St. Cecilia will get the ball here. A minute and 32 seconds to play in the third quarter. We are tied up at 29 points apiece. Addie Jones comes back into the ball game for UTAN. Jenna Benjamin will check out. St. Cecilia will have the ball. We're tied up at 29 points apiece. St. Cecilia looking for their 23rd win of the season here this afternoon. Hawkins have the ball. Emery Vargas goes over to Aspen Anderson. Here's a Kissinger. She has the ball. It's going to be deflected out of bounds. Trying to bring it to the near sideline. The ball was deflected out of bounds. Trying to get it to a Kerrigan Vargas. Deflected out of bounds. And St. Cecilia will inbound the ball. UTAN fans be just behind us. Don't like the call, but St. Cecilia will inbound it. There's a Kissinger with the ball. Avery Kissinger gives it here to Aspen Anderson. Now to Avery Kissinger. To Anderson. 4-3 shot is up there. It's going to be short. No good. Rebound comes down to Dakota. Minute to play here in the third quarter. Tied up at 29 points apiece. There's a pass deflected away there by Wiles. A turnover on UTAN. The sixth turnover on UTAN. St. Cecilia now with the ball with 50 seconds to play here in the third quarter. Vargas in the free throw line out to Kissinger for 3. Shot is up there, no good. Dakota grabs the rebound. Still tied up at 29 points apiece. Dakota into the offensive zone here for the Chieftains. She stomps out here in the three-point territory. We'll see if UTAN goes for the final shot here on the third quarter. We're down to 25 seconds to play. It looks like that's going to be the case. Dakota dribbling with the ball on the far sideline. Now she brings it back to the center of the floor. The pass inside can be deflected away. Dakota trying to bring the ball inside to Jenna Trent. And the ball deflected out of bounds there by St. Cecilia. It'll be the Chieftains inbounding the ball. Baseline left side underneath their own basket. 14.1 seconds to play here in the third quarter. UTAN will inbound the ball here. There's 6 seconds left in the shot clock. 14 left in the third quarter. They play it into Dakota. Her shot's up there. Rolls off, no good. Trent with a rebound. Her shot, no good. She's fouled in the play. Dakota had a driving shot there right in front of the hole. That was no good. Jenna Trent was right there on the rebound, and she's fouled in the play here. Trent will go to the free throw line. We're tied up at 29 points apiece. Jenna Trent toying the mark here for the Chieftains. Her shot is up there. Good. St. Cecilia led at halftime, 21-18. Jumped out to a 27-18 lead in the first couple of minutes of the third quarter after going on a 6-0 run. But UTAN right back into the thick of things here. Next shot is going to be up there, no good. Rebound comes down to St. Cecilia. Kissinger with the ball. 5 seconds. Kissinger has the ball poked away here on a turnover. UTAN has got the ball. Trent from backcourt, and that's the end of the third quarter. 3 quarters in the book, St. Cecilia now with 10 turnovers in the ball game as Avery Kissinger had that one tapped away there. And UTAN will have the lead after 3 quarters. UTAN 30, Hastings St. Cecilia 29. You're listening to the Girls State High School Basketball Tournament on Extreme Sports.
If one of the things running through your mind as a business owner is the recurring worry of possible cyber attacks, you can let out a sigh of relief. Hamilton Business Technologies has you covered. As the official business IT partner of the Huskers, we offer real-time threat monitoring, advanced security protocols, and more to keep your data safe from harm. We care about the success of Nebraska businesses and communities like yours. Learn how we can help you at hamiltonisbusiness.com.
Since 1946, Cully Pipe and Steel continues to meet the pipe and steel needs of greater Nebraska and Kansas. Cully Pipe and Steel is a one-stop shop for all of your pipe and steel needs. Cully Pipe and Steel stocks a wide variety of steel and plumbing products. From custom steel products to structural steel, rebar fabrication, steel fabrications, and retail and wholesale plumbing parts and fixtures, remember Cully Pipe and Steel of Hastings. They're located at 405 West South Street and the plumbing showroom at 300 South Colorado in Hastings.
You are listening to high school basketball on Extreme Sports.
All right, back here at the Bob Devaney Sports Center as we head to the fourth quarter. UTAN has got the lead over St. Cecilia, 30-29. Here's a shot for 3. That's going to be a no good there by Jersey Sinsky from the right wing, and St. Cecilia comes down with the rebound. Fourth quarter, the Hawkins are trailing by a point here in the state tournament. St. Cecilia with the ball. Avery Kissinger moves it on the dribble inside the free throw circle. Gives it away to Emery Vargas. Vargas, her pass is going to be tipped away. Picked up here by Aspen Anderson. Down to a Kissinger. 13 seconds on the shot clock. Here's a Kreekak back into the ball game. Kreekak gets it to Avery Kissinger. Kissinger back outside, and we got a foul called. Foul here is going to go on UTAN. That's going to go on Jenna Benjamin. That's going to be your 4th personal foul. So Benjamin will have to come out of the ball game. Non-shooting situation. St. Cecilia will inbound the ball. Emery Vargas now to Kissinger in the deep right corner. Blues to her left. Comes out here to Vargas. Vargas now to Aspen Anderson. That's going to be Kissinger with the ball to Emery Vargas. Now to Aspen Anderson to Kissinger for 3. That shot's off of the right side, no good. Avery having a tough time here today. Rebound comes down to Jenna Trent. Long pass down the floor to Tiedemann. The ball is going to be knocked loose. The scramble is on. 2, 3, 4 players to the deck. Finally, a jump ball is going to be called. And the arrow is pointing in favor of St. Cecilia. So the Hawkins will get it on the turnover. Avery is just 4 out of 12 from the field today. 0 out of 6 from three-point territory. So a turnover on UTAN. That's going to be their 7th of the ball game. Here comes Avery back in the offensive zone. Now to Emery Vargas dribbling the ball down the right side of the lane. Her shot's going to be blocked out of her hands, out of bounds. Tiedemann gets the block there for UTAN. 6 minutes and 40 seconds to play here in the fourth quarter. St. Cecilia trailing UTAN 30-29. A matchup of the 4th and 5th seeded teams there in Class C2. It's been a tough one today. Here's Kreekak driving the ball to the hole. Her shot's going to be blocked out of her hands. It's out of bounds. Last touch there by St. Cecilia, and it's going to be UTAN basketball as they come back the other way. 30-29, UTAN has got a 1-point lead. UTAN with the ball. Here's Addie Jones with it now. Addie Jones, bounce pass goes inside to Dakota. Dakota has the ball knocked away from her. She picks her back up. Now drives the ball down the left side of the lane. Bounce pass down on the baseline. And shot is up there by Sinsky. It's going to be no good. And the ball lost out of bounds here by the Hawkins. That was Aspen Anderson who had the ball in her hands there. Lost it out of bounds. So UTAN will get to play things in. Baseline left side underneath their own basket. They get it to Dakota. She spins in the lane. Her shot's up there. Foul called. Dakota's going to go to the free throw line. The foul is going to go on Vargas. Emery Vargas picks up the personal foul for St. Cecilia. That's going to be the third foul on Vargas. So Vargas with 3. Kreekak has got the 3 fouls. Dakota to the free throw line. Her shot is up there. It's going to be no good. She is now 5 out of 9 from the free throw line today. She's got 18 points in the ball game. UTAN 30, Hastings St. Cecilia 29 here at the girls' state tournament in Lincoln. Next shot is up there. She misses that one. Rebound comes down to Trent. She has the ball stripped loose, and it's picked up by St. Cecilia. Avery Kistner with the ball. Avery runs it back the other way. It's a 1-point ball game. Now Greg Barrett wants to call a timeout. Timeout. Hastings St. Cecilia will take a break with 5:57 to play in the fourth quarter. UTAN 30, Hastings St. Cecilia 29 on Extreme Sports.
At Sustainable Seed Solutions, your area Bex dealer, we are dedicated to serving area farmers by delivering the industry's most diverse product lineup, backed by personalized service and agronomic support. From localized recommendations to product selection and weed management insights, we are proud to put on our boots and walk side by side with you every season. Good luck to all area teams this season. Contact Ryan, Doug, or Adam at Sustainable Seed Solutions, your area Bex dealer, at 402-751-0089 for more information, or find us on the web at sustainableseedsolutions.com.
Bored of the same old sports coverage? Get on the cutting edge of sports with Extreme Sports.
That ball hammered deep toward left into the well. That ball is gone.
The biggest plays, breaking news, and we can't forget the best sports talk.
Let's be great. Let's be great.
We are Extreme Sports.
All right, back here at the Devaney Center. 5:57 to play. It's a 30-29 ball game. UTAN has got the lead. St. Cecilia with the ball. Kissinger had it knocked loose, but Kissinger picks her back up. Goes down in the corner to Vargas. Vargas down to Kreekak. She trying to drive it down the right side of the lane. The pass there is going to be deflected away. Ball is loose, and Trent has got it. Jenna Trent has got it on the St. Cecilia 11th turnover of the ball game. There's Dakota with the ball. Dakota dribbling when it comes to the near side. Stops, reverses the ball, gets it to a Jenna Trent. Down to a Dakota. Dakota sends it back inside to Trent. Her shot is up there good. Jenna Trent scores. He's got 7 points in the ball game. And now UTAN has got a 32-29 lead over St. Cecilia. 5 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. There's a Kreekak with the ball. Kreekak drives it. Her shot is no good, but she's knocked down in the play. Kreekak go over the free throw line to shoot 2. UTAN had the early 10-9 lead in the first quarter. They led 17-16 in the second quarter. And that's the only 2 leads they have had. We've been tied a couple of times. Shot from the free throw line by Kreekak is going to miss. She'll have another shot here. It's up there. It's going to be good. Now UTAN has got a 32-31 lead. So Kreekak hits a couple of free throws there. 32-31. St. Cecilia down by a point. Here's a Dakota trying the ball, and she has it knocked loose out of bounds. Yeah, they finally got the scoreboard situated here. It even happens on in the championship bracket here. 32-31, UTAN has got a 1-point lead. Jenna Trent with the ball to Sitsky. Her short jumper, left wing, good. Jersey Sitsky gets the field goal. And now UTAN has got a 34-31 advantage here over St. Cecilia. Here's Avery Kistner spinning at the elbow, drives it on the right side of the lane. It's not going to be blocked down by Dakota. And the ball is going to be recovered here by Addie Jones for UTAN. Down the far sideline, down in the corner. Sitzky, shot from the baseline is going to be no good. Rebound comes down to St. Cecilia. Abel Wiles came down with a rebound for the Hawkettes. Here's Aspen Anderson with the ball to Kreekak on the far side. Nathan Kreekak dribbling the ball inside, throws her back out here to Vargas, and now a foul is going to be called. An offensive foul is going to be called here. Oh, a traveling violation on St. Cecilia. Traveling violation on the Hawkins. Turnover number 12 in the ball game for St. Cecilia. Crunch time, gang. 3 minutes and 50 seconds to play in the fourth quarter. 34-31 UTAN. There's a pass that's going to be tipped and it's going to be intercepted. The 8th turnover of the ball game now on UTAN. St. Cecilia's got the ball, trailing by 3 points here in the fourth quarter. Vargas has got it, dribbles inside the free throw circle, gives away to Kreekak, traveling violation. Kreekak is hit with a traveling violation. Turnover number 13 in the ball game for St. Cecilia. Hawkins so far in the ball game, hitting 10 out of 29 shots, 34%. UTAN is 9 out of 26 for 35%. It's been a tight ball game today. UTAN has got a 3-point lead over St. Cecilia, 34-31. Sitzky with the ball goes over to Dakota. Now to Jenna Trent. Her pass down in the corner is going to be tipped. The ball is loose. Scramble is on. It's out here.
Strikes on Iran. The decision to not let US forces use its bases in the region prompted President Trump to say he's cutting off trade with the country. From bureaus worldwide, this is FM.
This is VSiN, the Sports Betting Network.
This is VSiN by the Books on VSiN, the Sports Betting Network.
Top of the hour, it is VSiN by the Books. Dave Ross right here at Circa Sports in Mint Gaming Hall in Franklin, Kentucky. Our closer Jensen Lewis back home in Cleveland, Ohio. Rex Hoggart is going to join us down in Florida at the Arnold Palmer Invitational a little bit later on this hour. Adam Burke, Wes Reynolds will round out our show today in hour number 3. So a lot to get to, Jensen, but we do always talk about it, this being college basketball's time to shine. The NFL is always like, wait a second, not so fast, my friends. That's where we begin our highlights and headlines.
Help your bottom line with today's highlights and headlines.
Kyler Murray's on the move, and when he's playing good quarterback, he's normally on the move. So you're going to get a mobile quarterback, we know. After 7 seasons in the desert, the Cardinals have informed Kyler that your services are no longer required in the desert. And I thought Kyler put out a very, at least professional, adult response out on social media yesterday, basically saying, paraphrasing, hey, I apologize. I loved my time here. I didn't get it done. Not like a pass in the buck thing. I take ownership over the failures here. But he also added the caveat, Jensen Lewis, that he believes his best football is yet to come. And I know some people might scoff at that notion, but I think we've seen some examples here of quarterbacks that actually got better in different places than the first stop. Don't know where stop number 2 is going to be, but do you believe that Kyler Murray still has better football yet to be played?
With his feet, what have we seen? Imitation, sincerest form of flattery, where you can have the dual threat quarterback. Mentioned it to you at the beginning of the show. For those just joining us, I would put the Minnesota Vikings squarely in that conversation because of what Kevin O'Connell can do. The whisperer there, they're ready to win. They've got elite weapons. And I think that is a unique spot that he could be plug and play right away, and the Vikings would be a contender.
Yeah, it's so weird. The perception changes for me instantly now that he's out of Arizona. And then you almost go back to like, ooh, it feels like a new toy. And what's this toy going to look like in a different place? Because we know it didn't fit here. That toy didn't work in Arizona. But I think it might be able to get rebooted, as we've seen so many other guys get rebooted, like Daniel Jones last year, right? So all of a sudden, if you go back to the Giants in the end there, and Brian Dable, and they released him, if you remember, and then it was interesting because the Vikings stowed him away. They remember that. They picked him up, and yet he didn't play for the Vikings, never saw the field there. But then they let him go after the year ended up, and he went to the Colts. And all of a sudden, he beats out Anthony Richardson, and he's moving up the MVP board. The Colts they would have been the presumptive number 1 seed, if you will, in the AFC. It's 7-1 to get the start to their season. They look like gangbusters, and then the injuries happen, and the Colts fall off in the second half because they didn't have their signal caller. So the transition tag goes on Daniel Jones, not the franchise tag. So what this means here, people, is if he gets an offer from another team or other teams, the Colts can match that offer. So it's a way of potentially holding on to Daniel Jones. But I wonder if the offer is really good, will he be on the move from Indy?
I think that's the one thing that the hedge is from Chris Ballard in this front office for Indianapolis. You save $6 million with the transition tag, and it allows you some time to be able to match if another club comes in. I think it's the injury timeline that would be the risk for me and the injury itself, Dave. If I'm a club that wants to go out and try and sign him for market value or at least maybe below that to try and save, that's my risk. Will I have him for the entirety of the year? And what is my timeline for him to be back to full strength?
Because I do think we talked about Anthony Richardson earlier in the week here, that their representatives have been told by the coach, you can go look for a trade if you want. I mean, the future is not Anthony Richardson in Indianapolis, but if you do make this commitment and somebody else gives him an offer and you match that offer sheet, that means you are committing to Daniel Jones long-term to let him heal, whether this year or next year. I don't know what it's going to look like for Kenneth Walker III, but this is not a surprise here that the Seahawks have not put the franchise tag on right now the Super Bowl MVP. So he was great in that game. He was great all year long, but that's not the way they do business in the Pacific Northwest. Clearly, they don't do business like that in Cincinnati. As they're saying, Trey Hendrickson, you're going to be unrestricted as well. So they couldn't work out a deal for Trey to keep him. They couldn't figure out one to trade him. They might not get anything here, maybe a compensatory pick here if you lose him in free agency. But Jensen, short of that, I wonder if both these guys could be on the move.
Cincinnati was not going to pay him, fair value anyway. And dear God, he is probably as happy as anybody. He'll do the right thing publicly. But that franchise tag or the edge tag, I think would have been upwards of maybe $30 million, or it would have been an astronomical number. I may be off on the exact number, but it's still way too much for Mike Brown and company to want to be able to shell out there. You nailed it on Kenneth Walker. John Schneider does not do historically the tags. I think it was a smart move economically. I think people were projecting Kenneth Walker around $9 million average annual value. The tag would have put him upwards of 14.5. So it gives the Seahawks, and I have to believe, Dave, they have a very good idea of what the return timeline and anticipation for Zach Charbonnet would be. So maybe some cost certainty here, but was still a chance to re-sign him if indeed that reunion is potential for down the road.
I'll be curious to see what he wants, what Kenneth Walker wants. Obviously, he wants to get paid like a top guy, right? So we get that. But does he want to be the lead back? Like, he's the lead back, but does he want to be the exclusive back like we might see with Jahmyr Gibbs in Detroit now that David Montgomery's gone? It'll be very interesting to see what he actually wants out there because it does feel like it fits in Seattle. We had the draft here yesterday, the MLB Futures Draft. You can still watch it here, VSiN's YouTube channel at VSiN Live. And you had the 10th pick out of 10 participants in said draft. So that meant you went bang, bang, back to back. A lot of Seattle, a lot of Mets love, and a lot of Royals love. And boy, do I love two of those three because I got some tickets on both the Mets and the Royals, Jensen. Go down your board here for the people that missed the draft.
Yeah, big run on the awards market to 5 of, I believe, the first 10. So no, 6, I believe. No, 5. 6. Yes, 6. Dear God. 6 MVP selections within the first 10 picks of the first round of this MLB Futures Draft. You're looking at Juan Soto, Aaron Judge, Bobby Witt Jr., Shohei Ohtani, Cal Raleigh, Nick Kurtz, all of them off the board there. That to me shifted where I was going to eventually go. And I still got 4 of the top 11 categories as far as I got 4 picks that were my top selections on my big board in those 11 categories. That being the Royals to win the Central, my top overall selection, the Mariners at 5-1 to win the American League pennant, the Dodgers under their win total of 102.5 wins, and then Munetaka Murakami 6-1 to win the American League Rookie of the Year. Big power bat that the White Sox, and it was a shock, Dave, that the White Sox were able to get him from overseas. He'll hit in the middle of their lineup. Just a year ago, it was Nick Kurtz that hit over 30 home runs to win the American League Rookie of the Year. Murakami has that kind of power. Now, is he going to hit for enough average? That'll be the question. I think Chicago will be drastically improved. Are they a contender in the Central? No. Are they a contender for a playoff spot? No. But the Rookie of the Year market, very fluid and more towards the position players. Outside of Luis Gil and Paul Skeens from just a couple of years ago that won it respectively in the National League and American League, you tend to want to go for more position players here. But overall, I feel very, very happy with where everything ended up, from how I put my big board together to eventually how it came together.
That Murakami bomb hits at 60-1. I think we know who the winner is going to be of this said first ever VSiN MLB Futures Draft. That is fascinating. Again, check it out here on our YouTube page and YouTube channel if you have not seen it yet at VSiN Live. We know that the Yankees are always contenders no matter what they do. We also know that Aaron Judge is with Team USA as we get the WBC starting tonight with Chinese Taipei taking on Australia. Now, you know, Team USA winning gold in Milan at the Olympics for the USA hockey, the men and the women doing that. Sometimes you need a little inspiration. So maybe the captain of the Yankees, Aaron Judge, inspired up the boys to get it fired up for Team USA.
Sacrificing for your family at home, you're sacrificing for your country, and you're sacrificing for the brothers in the trenches with you every single day. And that's one thing I want us to do, fellas. You know, we're down, we're beat up a little bit, man. You know, lead into each other, man. We're going to lay it out on the line. If we do that, we're bringing the goal home, man. I'm telling you.
Okay, so maybe it's not fire and brimstone, Jensen, but I like the messaging, right? Like, so, you know, everybody does it differently. What'd you make of Judge trying to get the boys to rally around the flag?
It just doesn't feel like him, man. You know, you're watching his facial features. I feel like he's going to crack up laughing that it's a bit. Like,
yeah.
Oh, they wanted me to do this for social media or whatever because, no, man, it's hard. It's hard to equal Herb Brooks from yesteryear, man. So, hey, boys, just go out. Watched him a little bit yesterday. This is a lineup that's got Aaron Judge hitting in between Bryce Harper and Kyle Schwarber yesterday. Bobby Witt Jr. leading off. I mean, dear God, it's going to be some tough sledding for the opposing pitching staffs that got to face them there in Pool B.
So it wasn't the same Herb Brooks in the gold medal match against Finland. If you lose to a bunch of Finns, you'll take this to your blanking graves. You're blanking graves. It's a little bit different, the message that Aaron Judge is giving right now to what Herb Brooks did back in Lake Placid in 1980. Jurickson Profar is not going to be playing, it doesn't look like, for the entire year. Jensen, a second PED suspension. That comes with a full season suspension here, 162. I don't know what to say about this other than terrible for the Braves, but for the player, you're jeopardizing your career.
Second strike, and it should be the last one. Just idiocy beyond belief that this could happen yet again.
And I mean, you reap what you sow, and Profar not going to be playing, it doesn't look like, this year. I wonder if an appeal's coming, how that's going to work out. You do not have to pay full price for gas any longer. Check out the free Upside app. Use the promo code BOOKS, title of this show. Get an extra 25 cents back per gallon on your very first fill-up. So download the free Upside app now. Use the promo code BOOKS. Limited time, 25 cents per gallon bonus. Offers vary by user and location. Go to Upside.com for all of the terms and conditions.
We all hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, to be scared, and they try to frighten you into calling. I'm not here to do that. Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000, we have a solution. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car, at work, or with your kids. No matter where you are, call now. 800-566-3062. Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS. Generous programs are now available that can give you a fresh start. Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems. We have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau. You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at TRA.com or call 800-566-3062. That's 800-566-3062. Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people.
Texting privacy policy and terms and conditions posted at radiodirect.com/privacy. Texting enrolls for recurring automated text marketing messages. Message and data rates may apply. Reply stop to opt out. Text help for help. Consult a doctor prior to use.
Wow, you look amazing. What have you been doing?
You've heard of Ozempic, Wegovy, and the other GLP-1 medications that are all over the news, right? Well, I found this great company called Zelfie, and if you qualify, you can get medications like Ozempic and Wegovy and other GLP-1s at 80 to 90% savings without insurance, all 100% online.
Wait, I can get GLP-1 medications for 80 to 90% less and do it all online? No long wait at the doctor's office or pharmacy?
Yes, Zelfie can provide semaglutide and tirzepatide, the active ingredients in Ozempic and other expensive GLP-1s, for 80 to 90% less and shipped direct to your door.
Amazing. How do I get started?
Just send them a text.
Text MORE to 797979 to get started today with Zelfie. Get the same active ingredients in Wegovy or Ozempic for 80 to 90% less, 100% online. Don't wait. Text MORE to 797979 right now for your exclusive offer. Text MORE to 797979. That's MORE to 797979.
Here's a look at your weather forecast, powered by weatherology.com. 54 today, under overcast skies, west winds around 5 miles per hour. Tonight, 34. 65 tomorrow, chance for scattered showers. Mid-60s Friday, with a chance for scattered rain showers, turning much cooler Saturday with highs in the mid-50s. And that's your forecast. I'm meteorologist Paul Probley. Currently, it's 39 degrees.
You're locked in to Extreme Sports.
Olivares now hits a line drive to deep left field. Ward is back to the wall. Granny time!
There's Doncic wheeling inside in traffic and got it to go. Got it, the foul.
The home of 24/7 sports talk. Nothing but pure sports action.
VEASAN by the books, right here on VEASAN.
We continue VEASAN by the books. This show is sponsored by Upside. Download the free Upside app right now. Start earning cash back on gas purchases today. When you use the promo code BOOKS, title of this show, you're going to get 25 cents back per gallon on your very first fill-up. All you got to do is go to Upside.com for all of the terms and conditions. It is a lot of fun, talking a lot of Major League Baseball. It is March. That means opening day is right around the corner here. Let's get to it as we continue with today's edition of the Daily Diamond. I know that JVT is getting ready for Money Moves later on, 2 to 4 p.m. This afternoon and every afternoon here on the network with Stormy Bonatoni. But I'm sure he'd love to be a fly on the wall for this segment right here as we're talking about the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim of Orange County, JVT's team. Jensen, what do you make of this team? Big trade in the offseason here. Not a good year last year, only 72 wins. And the projection this year is actually worse at 70.5.
You dead last year, as you mentioned, in the American League West, and a team that is still kind of searching for not only health, but also continuity throughout their pitching staff. So as I began kind of looking at them overall, some bright spots to kind of hitch your wagon to. One is their man in the leadoff spot in the middle of the diamond. That is none other than shortstop Zach Neto. Breakout campaign for him last year, far and away now, and this is crazy to say with Mike Trout still on the team, Zach Neto, their best position player and maybe their best overall player right now. So behind him in the lineup, Nolan Shonwell at first base. Mike Trout will probably do more of the DHing this year in between center field with Joe Adell out there, and then Jorge Soler in left. Josh Lowe coming over in a trade with the Tampa Bay Rays will now be the right fielder. Logan O'Hoppe, one of the young catchers that not only is great behind the dish, but has got some juice with the bat too. It'll be a lengthened lineup, but not in the sense that you're used to seeing with contending lineups. Yohan Moncada will be their third baseman. Christian Moore, young phenom, was out of the University of Tennessee just a couple of years ago. More than likely their opening day second baseman. So the lineup, I think, Dave, should be a little bit better. They were fine hitting homers last year. They were fourth. I don't think people realize the LA Angels were fourth in Big League Baseball hitting home runs last year. They were dead last in average. So, Dave, that tells you they're a 3 true outcome team here. All right? There's going to be a lot of swing and miss with this club, but when they connect, it's a lot of slug, and it goes usually over the fence. So we'll see how that all plays out this year. They're going to need to improve on being 25th in runs scored, and they may get a little bit of help here from a little bit more of a bolstered rotation. You talked about the big trade this offseason. Taylor Ward, their middle-of-the-order bat, now a member of the Baltimore Orioles. He was traded for Grayson Rodriguez, and Rodriguez, one of the top pitching prospects, not only for Baltimore a couple of years ago, but also in all of Major League Baseball. He has front of the rotation ability, but it has been an injury that was one of the talks of the offseason, Dave. The Angels rumored to not even look at physicals before consummating.
If you're looking to buy or sell a home, see the professionals at North Shore Real Estate of Hastings. Real estate is one of the largest and most exciting investments you can make, and the folks at North Shore Real Estate are here to make sure the process is a fun and rewarding one. They serve Hastings, Harvard, Blue Hill, Kennesaw, and several other communities within a 35-mile radius of Hastings. They'll give you the guidance and support you need throughout the entire buying or selling experience. Give them a call at 402-461-6930 or stop in at 100 North Shore Drive in Hastings. North Shore Real Estate. Excellent agents, outstanding results.
When your family feels protected under our roof, they are free to dream. And you can get a personalized rate based on how you drive. Customize what you pay with Drive My Way, American Family Insurance. Give Matthew a call at 308-389-9124 or stop in at 204 North Walnut Street in Grand Island.
I'm John Butler, Funeral Director and owner at Livingston Butler Volland Funeral Home and Cremation Center in Hastings.
And I'm Nikki Butler, the Advanced Funeral Planning Specialist. Whether you choose a traditional service, cremation, or a unique memorial service, our experienced staff is here to help guide you through every step. Visit us at lbvfh.com to learn more about our services and how we can support you.
Livingston Butler Volland Funeral Home and Cremation Center. We are here when your need is greatest.
Keep it here on Extreme Sports.
Hits it to right field. Brennan is back. He's at the wall, and we are tied.
Your all-access pass to nonstop sports talk and live play-by-play coverage.
You guys are the #1 sports station because you make the phones light up.
And UTAN knocks off Hastings St. Cecilia today, 37-31. Quarterfinals of the Class C2 state tournament. Get you the final numbers. St. Cecilia ended up going 0 for 9 from the field in the fourth quarter. They were 0 out of 7 from three-point territory. And they hit a couple of free throws in the fourth quarter. And that is it. St. Cecilia loses 37-31. St. Cecilia is going just 2 points in the fourth quarter. Hawkins 10 out of 38 from the field, 26%. They were 4 out of 22 on the three-pointers for 18%. UTAN was 11 out of 33 from the field, 33%. 2 out of 14 from three-point territory, 14%. St. Cecilia was, 5 out of 10 from the free throw line, 50%. UTAN 13 out of 22, 59%. The rebounds, UTAN had 24. St. Cecilia had 23. The Chieftains had 4 offensive rebounds, 20 on defense. St. Cecilia had 5 offensive rebounds, 18 on defense. 14 turnovers for St. Cecilia, 10 turnovers for UTAN. 5 steals for St. Cecilia and 4 steals for UTAN. St. Cecilia did not have a blocked shot in the ball game today. UTAN had 4. But again, UTAN, they come back to beat St. Cecilia here in the quarterfinals of the state tournament. Final score of 37-31. UTAN will move on. They will play Pender on Friday at 1:30 in the semifinals. Rest of Class C2 starting here at 1:30. opening round games. Elkhorn Valley will play Crofton, followed by Oakland Craig against Guardian Angels Central Catholic. That game will go at 3:15 this afternoon. So that'll wrap up coverage from the Girls State High School basketball tournament for Hastings St. Cecilia. They bow out here in the opening round to the Utan Chieftains. Next week we'll have the NAIA National Tournament for you. Hastings College women will play somewhere. Selection show coming up on Thursday night. We'll let you know where the Broncos will be going. That tournament gets underway next week. The Boys State High School basketball tournament also next week in Lincoln. So that'll do it for today. For Gene Shaw, I'm Mike Will, wishing you a very pleasant good afternoon from Lincoln.
You've been listening to an exclusive presentation of high school basketball on Extreme Sports. If you missed portions of today's game, you can download our podcast at x-streamsports.com.
On top of that, they don't have an ace. Zach Gallen is not an ace anymore. Brandon Fott had just a horrible year last year. Eduardo Rodriguez, I'm not convinced is going to be much better. Their bullpen's still kind of a hot mess as well. So just by default, I think I'm going to take the Orioles, but I'm on the under on the Orioles too. Tough division. I know they spent, and I'm glad they did spend on that.